What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, we're all having a good day. Let's join the
Hello,
Discord
the three
here.
columns against me.
Well, that was just a number.
Yeah, you talking about my starter or once I go for my second and third ad?
You're second and third.
Okay, I have a set range. So like now I changed it up a little bit without saying anything. But so right now I'm going back to a 112. So my first ad, and then I'll actually give it a dollar range, and I'll hit it at 90, and then at the last dollar amount, which would give me right at a 20-cent risk.
Hmm.
And typically, I'm looking for to get in around levels, not so much price action. I hate going just off of price action.
Sure. Okay. That kind of answers the question.
Until I changed it just recently, I was hitting when I had 6 ads or five. I had 5 ads. I would hit it every 30 cents, except for the last two, which would be 10 cents away from my tap out spot.
And then when you got full size and it kept going, you just cut it at whatever level it was at.
Just cut it. Exactly. I was wrong. I had to get out its way.
We're 6 minutes away and I'm not really too sure what I'm watching. That's fine.
So, I kind of learned something last night. Let's see if it works.
So fine. What'd you learn?
How to solve the Rubik's Cube.
Oh god. I thought you already knew how to solve the Rubik's Cube.
Faster. Like, it used to take me on average like 3 minutes, and now I'm pretty sure I can do it on average in about a little over a minute. I mean, it's nothing like, to brag about, but it is, just something pretty cool. Something that it's kind of like instead of having a stress ball, I have a Rubik's Cube.
I get it. Never had an intense desire to learn the Rubik's Cube trick.
Oh, yeah, I didn't start. Here, let me go back. Here, let me just mix it up. Alright. We'll start at 9:26 and 30 seconds.
No DT today. Back to the OG.
And go.
CLSA doing nothing. WPG. Good luck today, guys.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Could be timing terrible.
poopy. Alright, so now I gotta do my new move that I learned. So it's gonna take a little longer. Oh man. So
Thomas, it appears that we have shorts for nothing
that
today
worked,
besides,
but
MGI that I'm seeing moving in the pre-market,
here we go, I think.
and MGI is down, so
Nope.
I don't know.
That way, there we go. Something's off. I think I did the first step wrong, and I think I actually set myself backwards there. Yeah. Damn. Well, damn. Alright, let's try this.
Run wait for open.
That. Yeah, see, that puts that out of place. That's so confusing. It's worked every other time until now. That's it's kind of funny. Let's do it again, or yeah, do it here.
CCNC 5.20 plus quickly will be interested.
Okay, now let's do this. It should work. Got back to where I started there. Nope, I screwed it up.
On that one.
Wow, I suck. I screwed some. I didn't screw it up. Like I'm pretty close. I set myself back somewhere, and I don't know where.
Can't even get out before it halts down there, and you're stuck in it, and then drops to a penny and cover it all.
But time to focus on trading.
VLX is opening today. Roblox.
There we go. Of course I got it, but
Interesting.
usually not trading anything right at the bell anyway, so I'm just gonna finish this real quick just so I can have my peace of mind. Not exactly sure what I did wrong there, but
Falling out, guys.
Soul earnings FYI.
alright. Not exactly how I drew it out, but I want to be part of the community and curious what kind of help I can get. I've been watching the channel for a while. Ask me that in a little bit. Not really, I don't really want to dive deep into that
It's just not good of an open, I get it.
in the heat of attempting to trade.
WPG earnings slash sketchy.
And I forgot I need to bring, oh,
Seriously,
forgot that
Thomas,
there.
calm down, dude. Calm down. UTX with a big pop.
Yeah, Abdul, remind me when things start to slow down, usually around like 10:30, 11 o'clock Eastern. Also, guys, hit that like button on the way in if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, man. It's not a big deal. I was just saying. Well, hopefully Brian got some run, because that thing died. GME gonna go for 300 today. What did it get up to there in the pre-market? 293. Got close. EVFM looking like a possible trade here. We can get a little bit more of a pop
Zigzagging.
up towards 3.
Who is?
XCLA is trying to go now.
Was it? Yeah, bottom up. That one I just can't long right there, dude. I just CTX with a nice little push there. Short this one back.
EVFM up.
CTX.
What is it? I don't think I have shares on that.
Okay.
Yeah, no shares on that.
See mill float, not too low. And then OV trying to move. Not really.
I see 20k shares left on costs.
My lord, dude. That was the start I dreamed of.
You're right, thanks. Missed that.
CTX has rotated its float. You got anything yet, Vash?
Watching this EVFM, it's a smaller priced one, still needs to go fast, as well as LGHL.
LGHL.
It's
Run
another
dollar,
small
dollar,
price
dollar
one.
on way.
EVFM?
Yeah,
Dude,
They're-
shorts on that one. Ugh. Oh,
Yeah.
poop.
yeah. I'm looking for it to run up to 3.
CLC there.
Sun W maybe as well.
CLA hold it up.
CLA?
XCLA.
Oh, that one from yesterday.
That's the one I traded in after hours.
Hold it up.
That's interesting.
Going to 12
Cost dollar, dollar, dollar.
We don't know that. ENVB is pushing.
EXPR up on
There's a
earnings.
lot of resistance right here. There's ENVB. Pull back.
option.
OPGM's going back up?
No, it's not going anywhere.
Oh.
I think it's halted. Due to lack of interest.
It's not a halt due to volatility, it's a halt due to lack of interest.
Just stop trading the stock because nobody's trading it.
We are gonna halt this because it sucks this bad.
Watching EXPR.
UNFI earnings.
And that thing just triggered for me. FSR just triggered for
EXPR.
me. Everything's triggering.
EXPR up.
Everything's triggering and nothing's making me want to jump in it. How you feel about that?
Bye. Going up. He's on 10.
SSR sucks so bad.
So far I missed EXPR because of SSR. And officially missed.
See, officially missed.
EXPR $.
Yeah, I hit the button literally at the high of day. Didn't get filled. 465 was my order. And then no bueno.
Is that at 441 right now? 442?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure my charts aren't lagging, honestly. That's the only reason I was asked. Since I seem to have that issue in the mornings. I'll get this lined up. We're good. Just didn't have a good one.
Oh my. I didn't even see Anfi. That was a slower one. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have played that.
Everything kind of fell, but the market's just dropping sideways, so that's dope.
I cannot type today. Mistyping
TSLA
everything.
scoop. Options.
Tesla.
LMND misug.
Good luck there, Justin. RIG, huge company.
TSLA $. Looking again.
Wait, he scooped it? And it's going straight down and he dollar.
He almost got me.
It's confusing. Good on him though. Must have got like, must have been a quick pop in there somewhere. Going right to that level from yesterday's after hours. He's went right through it. Tesla have some bad news or something?
Dropping?
Yeah, that thing went straight down.
Oh, the CNBB is a whoopee little bee. Is Zella open? Or is that just my scanner doing something weird?
Just GME run for me so far. GDT up.
So far, I'm having trouble.
Wanting 2.70s there. Only 15k there. Avoiding. Well dang, you right. Also avoiding. LIZI up.
More SSR.
So floating Zella.
Where is I know this is alerted. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there it is. It's a big one. 148.
What is it?
That's what I got. Didn't even get a chance.
CCNC first round in slash out.
AMC.
WPG.
See? It's actually moving up. Henzella. Which I don't know if I feel good about this or not.
You're in?
Yeah.
Feel like 7:15?
720.
Go to $8, baby.
That would be cool.
AMC up on earnings.
Go to 12. Make Lucky a happy person.
A bit of an unhappy person.
Victor. Go. Go. Go.
WPG.
Not
Going
some
again.
of it really fun. I'm just gonna be out of this going to this halt if we can push. I'm not holding through this halt.
Where are we gonna hold that?
785 now. Oh, let's see what it does.
What are you in?
Zella.
You got a... Nope. To the hold.
A little bit off there. Oh, still 785. I'm trying to push that up. See if we're trying to ride the hold price. $793 now.
ANTE.
No, I can't let this come back down to me. Alright, I'm out of it. Hey, back down to me. Jeez. It was a whippy one. I can change the color of my lines on my charts and I hate them, but I don't know how to get them back to whatever color I had except for restart the computer, and I'm not doing that right now, so deal with it. I'm gonna look this bad in the picture. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I'd like to see this push up towards 450.
SENS.
WPG. Pushing.
Yeah, I'm in that one.
WPG.
Yeah. Also watching ANTE.
Oh, AMC, where are you going, girlfriend?
Going to 1 penny. Let that guy call.
It's going the other way. That dude's wrong. That guy had the wrong idea. I can't chase it up here. My scanners are going off like crazy today, I'll tell you that much. What's that one you're in, Vash?
WPG. I'm also in ANTE. I was in SENS as well. WPG is kind of stealing the spotlight at the moment. Yeah.
Is it going up?
I mean, yeah. Pretty good move up so
LIZI
far.
started.
I'm watching that one yesterday. Is ANTE a cheap one?
450. I wish I would have hit the 2 up there. Dang it. Get the flush through to the 20s. Come on. It's like so close. It wants it.
What about you? You sure with this ANTE, Thomas?
Come on. One more. One more. Oof. Come on.
Sure it's on that one.
There we go. Alright. Got the fill there on
Yeah,
WPG.
not at all.
I'm out of WPG. Got filled there. It's really not worth it. Dang, look at this thing. Still trying to go down. Whoa, Lizzie. Where are you going?
LIZI. That's ripping. Little light on volume for my liking.
I just started it. Oh, WPG. Ugh. I wish I would have held that.
Dang WPG making me feel bads. LOL.
I was in WPG. I got out at 429. It just halted at 399 or 4. This ante is a cut at hive day if it goes there. Just kind of looking to get out of it. It's not really doing what I wanted it to do.
ANTE.
Yeah, it's kind of being a little bit of a weird little grinder now. I didn't get my ad either because I was concentrating on WPG. That was a pretty quick pop the high a day. I'll see what it does here. I'm still only in my starter anyway.
I don't like that one, dude.
Yeah, it's really spready all of a sudden.
Yeah. I don't want to go long or short.
Wait, where'd my order go? Uh-oh. What the heck? Okay, there. My dash just lagged pretty good.
EXP are out all.
trouble finding my trade today, guys.
WPG bolted down.
Yeah, I wish I was still in it. No, I was. Yeah, I was green on it, but come on, give us a real push. Guess I'll just keep this order here just in case, just to get out. If it wants to fake.
What doing? Is it selling off?
Halted down at 662. Right, basically right where it halted to go up. Right where it halted up, it halted down.
CCNC $$ on way. WPG gonna be noise. Jelly, I didn't keep some there on WPG.
Yeah, this is turning into a grinder. I'm not really interested anymore. I'd like to see it at least try to push down to 450 though. Ooh. Man, that just barely missed us, huh?
LIZI $.
I'm just gonna take that.
Karen.
Well, or we can see what it does here. 5. Not trying to be silly with this one, but just feel like it still has a decent drop in it. Guess, I mean, probably should have got out here when it gave us a chance, but I don't even remember seeing that. I guess our order was lower. Definitely some stronger bids stepping in to see if they disappear if the price comes down to it. Like I said, really just kind of looking to get out of this. WPG is open. WPG is open. I'm all out of LIZI as well, by the way.
Remove the drawing.
Come on, Auntie. I'd rather be lucky than good any day. Let's give us a little drop, shall we? Give us that 450 test.
I get that block.
WPG trying to bounce back up. This just feels like a short trap here, to be honest. Like if you, it looks like a topping tail, try to get short here, maybe come down and retest this 460 and then it traps and goes higher. We'll see though. I mean, hopefully it goes right through 460. If it goes through, we might be alright. But we definitely need it to go through.
I'll be back.
Do. Ew. SENS back up? Yeah, SENS went back to high a day. Like I said, if we can get this shoved through 60, we'll probably be okay. To be completely honest, I would not be upset about just taking the small loss at 450, because it's going to try to bounce there as well, most likely. But again, it needs to go through 460 first.
What is moving?
There we go. Come back down. We're going to take half off just to protect a little bit. And we'll just put the stop at high of day for the rest of these. We'll try to let the other half try to get back down through 450, even down the VWAP, so we can make that partial realized back. But this way it's a little bit safer. Of course it popped. I tried to get out at 60. It popped up and gave us 64. I was going to take half off down here around 50 if it gave it to us, but it looked like it was about to try to pop back up. But now, since we took that half, we can sit here and try to hold this a little bit. There we go, through. Now we can look to try to capitalize on these last shares. See if we can't get like a VWAP test. Just to try to get most of that back. Only if we were a little more patient, right? It looked like it was about to try to spike back up, which is exactly what we were saying it might do if it got through 460 and then got back through. So not going to be upset about it. Just frustrating that it kind of did that right before it decided to drop. So, but it is what it is. It's a smaller trade. We only had our starter there. It's not going to do any damage. I guess we could start to look for a little bit lower. Maybe that push through VWAP. I feel like we're willing to let this go all the way back to high of day if it wants to get there. Just because we're smaller share size. Got a decent little range order basically. Let's actually make it a range order. And we'll just let it go. We don't have to worry about it.
WPG $$ on way.
Alright.
LIZI
And WPG go lower. Yeah. LIZI go even lower too. Yeah, it's starting to. I haven't tried to bounce there, but let's see to make.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, that 424, if it does get there, I'll essentially put us at break even. I would just let that go. Be fine with that trade either way. If it wants to like find support there, 435, then so what? I'm just annoyed. That thing was annoying. I lost track of it while trading WPG, and then it just started grinding. So.
Yeah, I was in it too.
I was gonna cut it high of day there, but it just, I don't know. I felt like there was that pullback really wasn't. I mean, I guess it was though. It's like 50%. Yeah, it probably should have been a cut there, to be honest. Yeah, looking back, that definitely should have been a cut when it went high of day. It would have sucked because it only went a little higher, but Could have always got back in for the fake out breakout. If I would have just scaled out on LIZI and WPG, I'd be having a great day. The heck is this? We can definitely move our stop down here to 461-ish. It's a pretty solid pivot point, and if it bounces that high again after that push down, I'm just not going to be interested. So just reducing our risk even more. Assuming GTT should be out of shares anyway. Yeah, this says 200K for me. We're just looking for this to be a bouncy ball though, right? Up. I mean, I guess that was an attempted bounce. I mean, technically, it might not even have been the bounce yet. But if anything, it does kind of look like it. And hopefully it just kind of just keeps rolling over. So apparently GTT has more shares now. So that's something worth looking at. I don't really like the daily, considering this is the first time I've even looked at the daily for anything today. It's right at a key level right here at 250 off the 60-minute. Yeah, looking for this to be that failed bounce we were talking about. I mean, it didn't even get to 50 yet, so that's a good sign. Got the 48, and hopefully it'll just fall over. If it does, we might get a decent little push down there through VWAP. Looks like it's running right into this resistance on the 60-minute. I'd love to see it get up to 275-ish. Looks like a better area.
LIZI, WPG still mostly there. ANTE about to be paid. GME still working pops to drops.
There we go. I went right to VWAP, but it got bought up. See if I can get a nice little push down through. Would have been nice to still be holding all of it, but this is what it is. Also, would have been nice to get an add up there. I was going to add up at 460 when it was trying to break it, and then just try to get out above 450, because it would have put us green, because it would have brought our average up, but I'm not going to complain. And now I would say it's safe to say if we're playing this pivot exit strategy here with these, we can go down to 450. So still not guaranteed green on the rest of these shares, but obviously just looking for this to push down. Give us that fill down here. Be about half of this move, honestly. A little bit more than half of the total move. But really just looking for it to get through VWAP. And in all honesty, it might even come down here and try this, but not really going to be greedy. I wanted to get out of this break even, so I'll just look to get out break even. A little bit harder the way that we did it, but looks like it might still work out. Just need that one more little push down into the 20s, which doesn't really look like anything's holding it up.
Watching JE keeps filling the gaps.
Yeah, what the heck is this thing even doing? What is JE doing? Don't look at the daily on this thing either. What the heck? Alright, getting a move down, see if we can get through 30.
Can't hear me.
125. Ooh, a penny. A penny? Oh, we were on the bid for a split second. There. Oh, did you see it jump on us there? We would actually had a little bit more profit, but we still ended up green on it 13 cents. Whatever.
Getting some volume.
Hey, you shut up.
It's a stock that shall not be
J.E.
mentioned.
Really, I just had to say it.
I mean, if you want to go on timeout, that's fine with me. I will throw you in there so fast.
JD pass for me. Ante stop at B/E for leftovers. JD pass 2. Got slow all of a sudden.
I keep trying to zoom out on my JE chart, and it won't let me.
Keep watching this ENVB, but man, it won't break out. Top City. Is there anything breaking out today?
Negative.
That was a good cover there on Ante. Just missed the bottom there a little bit. We actually, I mean, we tried to get out. Oh,
On which one?
little spike there on Ante.
Ante all out.
Yeah, I just pulled
Darn.
it up just to see. And it was like, Viagra.
Yeah, I tried to cover at the bottom there. I thought I hit it at 30. Oh, I was hitting it at 35. I dragged my order up, and it gave me or not 35, 25, and it popped up and gave me 30. I was like, you son of a b.
I need to find that thing that's moving, man. I mean, this ENVB looks like she wants to rip to me, but dude, the chop is real on it.
I guess I was scrolled in. I didn't even notice that this was probably the real line it was trying to use, which would make more sense why it bounced there. That's why I gotta scroll out. This Kloss Media guy, I need to.
What's the photo now? What am I trying to screw with something that's stupid?
There we go.
Which one?
Rig up.
ENVB.
Just watching for now.
17 million is what I got.
On which one?
ENVB.
that a new IPO?
No.
Rig Big Company.
Echo November
Victor Bravo.
Victor Bravo?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. To go past 2020. Definitely look like she wants to rip.
Verb up. Verb up.
Well, shit got slow real fast.
Rizzle.
Definitely don't want to be done, I'll tell you that. But we did get a nice little start there. We're pretty close. I'd say one trade away from our goal. If Ante would have worked out, we would have got that ad at 460. Would have been a winning trade because I would have put the order right there at 451 probably for at least half the shares, and then looking for that 450 break for the other half, which we would have got. So that would have probably put us at goal, but unfortunately that is not what happened. Instead, we tried to wait for the 450 break, and it actually failed on the same candle. It popped back up, and we actually hit pretty much the top of that candle as it was spiking back up for half our shares. So, did Tesla really make it back to the highs? Oh, why did that come up on the scanners? Oh, because that's for the i3 monitor.
dude. That's the volume.
Hold on. And then the ZNVB.
Barrett wants 6.70s there.
I'm all out of that one, dude. That one's being a pain in the butt, dude. Oh, I got a few little ones on it, but nothing big.
So Abdel, if you're still here, things are starting to slow down. So
Yeah, it just broke high day.
not exactly sure like what you're asking for. Are you just new to the channel, but you've been trading? Or are you new to trading? My channel isn't exactly newbie friendly.
That was a fun trade.
I mean, I obviously do my best to point you in the right direction, but I also am not the best at catering to newer traders.
I want to quit watching it, but it's just freaking enticing me.
EXPR earnings reminder.
Yeah, I'm not trading that OEG. It's a little too slow anyway.
I'll take the freaking 40-cent win, but jeez.
ETUG Company.
And 40 cents on 800 shares, you can't complain about that.
I was only on 400 shares, so. Now, dude, it's just so hard to stay in that thing because I'm afraid the rug's gonna pull at any minute. Alright, I'm gonna pee real fast. I'll be back.
I'm definitely going on some kind of a walk today. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees out, and then guess what? Next Monday it's supposed to snow. I can't wait. Just mixing up the cube again. Give myself a little brain teaser while we're... I think I was trying to go too fast, and of course I missed the fact that it was already set up the way that I needed it, and I actually ended up putting myself backwards by doing what I did, because I thought I had to, but... Alright, so looking at the cube, should be pretty mixed. Let's try this again. 10:21, 30 seconds. Obviously still watching the scanner. Nothing really moving too fast at the moment. I will obviously put this down if I see something going crazy. Oh, already missed 2 seconds. Can you imagine 2 seconds? I mean, those guys are like done their cube in just double that. 5 seconds. I mean, it's insane. I don't understand how they do it.
Dude, that ENVB looks like it wants to break out eventually, but geez, it won't break out.
Got the white solved. Got the bottom half solved. On to the fun part. The yellow, alright.
What are you watching, Tim?
Nothing. So it looks like we should be good. Shit, I think I've... Oh, we'll find out. Nope, I did it right. Okay. Alright.
We got 2 little ones on this ENVB, but...
So now I gotta try that move. Alright, we got the 3. Red. Okay, so those are backwards now. So did I do it again? Or no, I have to do it one more time. That's what it is. Okay. Which one?
ENVB.
Hoo-hoo. At AJ.
you, Ricky Bobby.
Let's pause at 16. Alright. What was it one more time?
Echo November Victor Bravo.
I do not have shares. Alright, so we'll cut out 20 seconds from the final times. Alright, so we're actually... Well, that's not good. Let's try it one more time, see what happens. At least I have that move down, which is good. But unfortunately, is not...
It's traded its float a few million times. Or a few hundred times. I don't know. 15 million. It's traded 120. I have no clue what that is.
Alright, so this should work. I just need to get faster at doing that one move. No, see, it didn't work.
There it goes.
It's so funny because it worked all those times and now it's not working. Blue arches. Alright, see. Literally, it worked like 10 times in a row. There we go. Okay. Got it that time. Alright, home stretch.
And that's what scares me about ENDB. Right there.
And done. So 2.5 minutes minus 20, so 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Still, that's a little frustrating.
Scanner's got real
I
quiet
feel like
now.
if it would just work that first time, like it was. I did it in 50 seconds one time. That is what it is. Yeah, Scanner's got real quiet. Got my protein. Now I can get my Mountain Dew caffeine. Sounds right.
What's the spy doing today?
OEG out all.
It's going down after it went higher. Yeah, I'm definitely going for a walk today, or doing something outside.
CETX YOLO long.
Why is it nice?
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees.
Nice, dude.
And guess what?
From being food. What?
It's supposed to snow on Monday.
Shut up.
Yep.
75 today, and it'll be snowing on Monday.
Yep.
That's wacky, dude. Float on CETX.
18 is what I got. So it's definitely rotated a few times.
That one might be interesting.
I posted my weather for the next 5 days.
No momento, por favor.
I've been keeping an eye on the weather because once it's steadily above like 50
LIZI
degrees
out all.
is when I start to do the yard stuff. And when we've had these last couple of days, I was like, ooh, I wonder if it's like spring's coming. And I was like, nope, snow. The call for snow on Monday.
That's hilarious.
Alright, so I need to pull this up. Pull this up. So I can see what my trades were from yesterday. So Zila, can't forget that one. I hope I took pictures of all these. I got a feeling I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Let's see, which ones I do have. SOL. I know I took a picture of that piece of crap. No, I didn't.
Sends out all.
You ain't getting the Ricky Bobby today.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to post what I got. SCKT, can.
Make sure I have that same float on CETX. Or if I start
Tesla.
throwing money at it. 16 mil. 16 mil.
Carve. Carve. That's the one that popped up and took me out and then dropped the rest of the day. Piece of crap. Socket. I think I posted that one, didn't I? Yeah. So SOL I didn't have. Gamble and LKCO. GMBO. Okay, I got that one. There's LKCO. So SOL was the only one I didn't get.
GMELMAO.
Oh, GME got over 300, huh?
GME.
It's getting cracked right now, but yeah. And LKCO.
GME got over 300 bucks.
Yep.
Sorry, I just had to clarify that. Obviously, that's in no touch area for the dev.
Yep. Same here. For the TIV.
Tiv?
Yeah, you said it's a no touch area for the dev. I was assuming you were giving yourself a
SPLK
nickname.
stalking it.
No, if you, I'm Devin. It's just short for my name. You'd be the Tit.
Well, I originally said that, and I was like, that sounds stupid. So I added the IV, you know, to,
Tiv.
yeah.
I got you. Like,
Just trying to be cool, man. I'm just trying to be cool.
I think your name is already short for your name, so.
Isn't it funny how like people always try to like shorten the names though? Like no matter how short.
15s, let's go.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like no matter how long your name is, people will try to shorten it. So it's like people do call me T. It's like, well, why can't you just call me Tim? It's already short enough. But like my son's name's Braden and Camden. We call him Bray and Cam. Like Devin, they call you Dev. Thomas, they call you Tom. Like it's like everyone always tries to find a way to like shorten your names. And if Thomas's real name was Tom, then people would probably call him T. Like, what's up, T? It's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird when you actually kind of just think about it. The things that we think about.
I patiently await volume. I'm attempting to patiently wait volume. CNVB, man, what is its deal? The only reason I keep looking at this is the volume, dude. The volume tells me to trade it, but... Ever biosciences signs definitive agreement to acquire something.
Do. Maryland to lift restrictions on restaurants, bars, religious facilities, and gyms starting on Friday.
Have your gym's been closed this whole time?
No, they're just talking about the restrictions. They've been like at they were at 25% capacity, and then they went to 50% capacity.
I guess, yeah. So now they're talking about going back to normal.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's funny when you think about it. You know, everybody was saying when Trump gets out, they're gonna ease everything, and it's not gonna be as bad. And I know we had the frickin' vaccine come out too, but it is kind of crazy how fast it's gone back to, hey, things are better now.
Well, you also don't have a full onslaught of media that hates Trump trying to make him look bad.
By making the coronavirus look like it's the worst
Exactly.
thing that's ever happened to the world.
Exactly. I mean, granted, it was really bad and is really bad, but they were going out of their way to make it seem like Trump was the reason it happened.
He is the cause of this.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden Biden's in there, and they're just it's all on the back burner.
Yeah, if Trump would have done the same thing, if all these like places would be opening up, they would have been all over.
It's too soon. It's too soon. It's just gonna spike back up. You know, all that crap.
Because of the poor leadership of President Trump.
Yep. Yep.
But all this happens under Biden, and it's just like, all right.
How come you have 2-minute intervals? Is it better for scalping rather than 1 minute? Do you have another screen with different timestamps? What's up, Necros? I use the 2-minute because it's less noise. If you watch the 1 minute, it's just so much noise, and you get chopped out of a lot of things. I already get chopped out enough on the 2-minute. I should probably even just go to the 3-minute, to be honest. But yeah, the 1 minute, it's a little too much noise. I used to trade on the 1 minute back in the day, and when I switched to the 2-minute, after seeing Brian do it, and for the same reasons, I completely understood. I immediately stopped getting chopped out as much. It allowed you to see the chart a little bit better.
Yes.
I do have other timestamps up as well, though. Let me
restarting Service Pro because
so
the
show you
Wi-Fi,
real quick.
and I gotta catch it before. I
So
actually lose
that's
it,
my full screen.
or I gotta restart the whole thing.
So you
because
can
of
see this is what I'm
Discord
looking at
quick
over here.
restart.
So these are my 2-minute charts here. Oops, I screwed that up, didn't I? You see my 2-minute charts. You can't just see my mouse going over top of them, but
Yeah.
and then my montage is right next to it. They all got the 60-minute and the daily. It just allows me to see the bigger picture.
Poo-poo markets.
I'm in Massachusetts, and same here. Nice today through Friday, and then snow Monday. A nice teaser, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I said. It was teasing us. Warren, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Texas lifted mask restrictions as of today. Yeah, I heard that was going on. Private businesses are still requiring masks to be worn. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're a private business, you can require people to do whatever you want. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't think people should really stop wearing masks. I mean, I've noticed since all this has happened, I haven't been sick once. I'm pretty sure before the pandemic happened, I had already had the coronavirus, like in the beginning of March, because I was really sick, having trouble breathing, like all the symptoms that came to be with COVID. I had those during my son's birthday party, and I actually, kept my distance just because I thought I was just sick. But obviously, I didn't miss his party. But I did tell everyone I wasn't feeling well, and I kept my distance. Like I just sat off in a corner. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I had already had it, and then since then I haven't been sick at all. Like I usually get random colds here and there and stuff like that, but nothing. So I definitely think there's something to be said with wearing masks and constantly washing your hands, which you should be doing anyway. Carrying sanitizer around, that's something I never did before. I keep one in my car, or not in my car, but on my keychain. So using that whenever I get the chance. What's up? ENVB?
Yeah, that's what we were trading. I said I took a few in ENVB and Dash took trades.
Mine are in the chat. Oh,
CETX cut.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my day honestly is pretty much done. I usually just trade the open till about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. I will stick around some days, especially days that I start off red like yesterday, and I'll usually look to keep trading. But if everything works out in the morning, I just, I try to hit my goal of $50 a day right now, just trying to get consistent with that. But usually I will try to make that over the course of like 5 or 6 trades, but I haven't really been getting 5 or 6 trades lately. As you can see, I only got 4 today. If ANTE would have worked out, we would have got there. WPG as well, man. If we would have held on to WPG, that would have been nice. Should have scaled out of this one. I also kind of became a little bit of a wimp up here. Instead of doing 112 like I normally would, I did 111. And I was looking to hammer it one more time with the other half of this. So I think this is 50. Yeah, I was gonna do 50, 50, 50, and then look to add this 50 even closer because you could feel it was pushing like it wanted to stop. But unfortunately, we basically top ticked it there, and so we took our decent take profit there. But obviously, if we would have doubled our shares there, this would have been much nicer. And I probably, if I doubled my shares there, would have scaled out instead of just taking it all here. So we would have got part of this flush as well. So it is what it is. Gonna, just learn from it and be okay with it. I saw this and it poked through. I was expecting it maybe to squeeze a little bit more. Well, actually, it didn't poke through. It actually double topped. But I think that was my thought process when I saw it, is that I was looking for it to poke through that, and I was looking to get that other ad right there. And then obviously if it kept going, probably would have hit it for another 100. Looking for it to be a 1122 situation up towards 5, and we would have went from there. But as you can see, it was a pretty extended move anyway, and we got that nice pullback. And yeah. And since we only got 4 trades, maybe I'll go over what I'm looking for. We missed this pullback here. I'm not sure if I would have took it there. Might have actually took it off break even though, if I had seen this. But the one thing you see, I always try to bring this up. If we scroll out a little bit, you'll see this line was from pre-market yesterday. Intense move, pullback, and then what it does after that pullback, who knows, right? The constant that we're looking for is the intense move into that pullback.
I'm not even
So
gonna try
it
to
happened.
do it.
It
literally
was
close.
about 50% of the move. We just missed it. Didn't get an ad on the top of this, as well as we didn't quite even catch this because we were messing with WPG. Over to LIZI, tense move into the pullback. Right, starts the push back up. We took our profits, and it bounced a little bit, and then it decided to go down. Right, the other one went back up. ANTE, right, pullback went higher. LIZI, pullback went lower, right? It's 50-50. After you get that pullback, what it does, you know, it's completely up to who steps in.
Yeah, well, you might be interested.
Yeah, I see it.
What is it?
ANTE popping again. ANTE.
Oh, ANTE.
Ante up, boys. Ante up.
We got shorts on that one, bro.
Ante round 2 5.40s per.
Yeah, I'd like to see this push a little bit more. Also not looking to get a little too crazy on it.
I feel too hungry to short that thing right here.
If it can make that one more little push, I might be interested. Come on. Gotta give me that last little push. There it goes. Didn't get it.
You take that, Vash?
Just did.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm really small.
Feels a faster move, maybe?
Yeah, I'm pretty small on this. It's a pretty fast move from where it came from.
Those. You know, on those ones, I want the big pop.
Starting
no
there.
pop at all. It's gotta be stupid.
In.
Yeah. I had to order at 86 there. It went to 90.
Doesn't even look like it made it to 90.
Candle says it.
93.
Yeah, I don't like the. So remember what I was just saying, right? That intense move. You know, that could have been the pullback, right? That one little dump. That was the sellers that we were looking for. But we'll see. It's struggling here. I started small because this thing definitely could have kept going.
Rotation.
Only 4 mil?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see 13.
I got 4 on that thing you sent me, and that's
Keep in
on
mind float.
2. Yeah,
13
who
MX 6 mil. 50%
All
rotation.
all 12.5. I'm guessing that's the total shares.
I was just told it's actually 4M float as well.
I'm not feeling this one for long. Not feeling it for a short, so I'm not feeling it. I'm not saying it's not going to work for you, because it might. It's just not going to work as much as I'd like it to, from what I think.
I hear you. I hear you.
No judgment, bro. No judgment.
Seeing 13M.
happened to the market today, dude?
Market has gone bye-bye.
No, just... We never know what's gonna play out. Spy's trying to pop again, that's good. Get above VWAP, that would be better. Slow mo.
Anti-gap filled on daily, good for us. RRC up.
Yeah, the gap fill as well on Ante.
Yeah, I saw that. I debated along on it because it's there now. I filled it.
Just faked me out. I just added my position there looking like it was going to break down towards 5. It said nope.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling that one, dude.
Yeah, it's starting to feel more like a grinder, yeah.
I want to feel it. I want to feel it, Vesh. I do. I want to trade, bro. I really do. I'm not good. Like,
Join
trade,
Ante.
please.
I was about to hit it there in the 40s, but
Small one on it. Small one. ENBB. Nobody cares, but hey, my lines are back to normal. This makes me happy. Ooh, my stomach's growling. I have need me.
not my favorite trade anymore. Just kind of looking to get out of it.
There we go. Some beautiful chart porn for y'all. Y'all.
Anti-dollar.
Just take a break even.
There you
We-
go with your ante.
Yeah, I basically just took a break even. Missed my ad there up top. And I got faked out on the one ad, so my average was 511. I actually ended up getting 509. I was getting ready to add up there close to 550, but I thought it was going to break it, and then it didn't. So
Feel it, feel it.
Taking all. Round 3 coming, I think.
I'm getting frustrated.
Out
Which
all.
is not a good feeling when you're trading. Dude, I feel like it's like a holiday week, or like a Friday before weekend, and there's just no excitement. GTX is giving up. UMC is doing nothing. What did Workhorse do? Absolutely zero. That's cool.
So no harm there. That's the pullback we were looking for, but unfortunately the bottom of that pullback was
Super low floater.
right where
Into that
we
a
got
little
in.
bit.
No. I mean, you could tell the way it was trading. I mean, it never really got squeezy or anything.
Thought it was a lower float.
No, like you could just tell it didn't really, like the low float wasn't really impacting the trade. Like
Alright,
it seems like the liquidity's fine. The spread never got too bad. It looks like it wants to keep going. Keeps finding support here. It's not even touching 5. Of course, as I say that, it'll rip down through it.
hit 470. Yep, there it goes. Look at the
Gotta
support,
love
yeah.
it.
And then
Gotta love it. Well, they gotta get all them stop loss stop loss hunt there under 5 before making it rip higher. I'm telling you, that's probably what's gonna happen.
When I was trading that EMVD, that's kind of how it felt. Like they just kept
Fine, I got it.
and I'm like, I want to fight this thing. It hadn't really proven itself with that big freaking awesome move yet, you know?
Yeah. You got some of that, Thomas?
Yeah, that red candle. Yeah, I just tapped
Nice, nice.
out of it. I was waiting for it to come down since I missed my ad at the top, so.
Yeah, same here, but I wasn't trying to let it go back against me. But, of course, it said, oh, we're going to dump all the way down here. It'll find support here, though, because that's the previous high.
I'm believing today we're going to find that move. It's going to come. I don't know when. I don't know where. I will patiently await.
I have to see it rip up again up to 520.
You know we got the chantilly cake? The kosher for Passover? Kosher for Passover chantilly cake?
Chantilly cake?
Yeah.
That's a no.
He's like, whoa, bro, you're pretty good.
Okay. No problem. Thanks.
Is that like chantilly cream? That stuff is amazing.
No, not a cream. It's a cake.
No, I know
don't
you're
know
saying
where it
cake. I don't really understand how you can have a chantilly cake, but I've never heard of anything but chantilly cream.
If I find
Alright.
it, I'll send you a picture of it.
Let's
How's my
reset
option
here,
doing?
guys.
Oh, you're in something?
Option is down at 265. It's been an option for like 5 days. 265.
I thought he got out of that for like 20 cents or something.
Why would
He
you?
said
No,
he
that was
was
omelet. That was OBLN.
That was OBLN, the one that you took yesterday.
That was the omelet omelet.
Oh, so you're still in that other one? That was like $3 or
yeah.
something?
Oh yeah.
What is that one? Oh, what is it?
OBLN.
No, the one he's still in.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still in this, so you're like way green. Your average was over 3, right?
Good morning, Dodwell.
This is the one you said you wanted 250 for take profit?
Just I think about it as 250.
You want it back down at $1.60.
Okay.
I was like, I'll take it.
Rick's still going.
That'll be a nice win.
I don't
What's up,
know
Sammy?
what we
Quick
don't
question.
got.
Invo, eyes, ears, AMPC, all previous day
Awesome.
runners, 50. Why can't we short them on the second day and make money?
Holy cow,
Again?
nothing's really moving awesome, guys. This is unbelievable.
It's just not a high probability play. And if you think it is, then you should build a strategy around it. They slowly bleed on the second, third days and end up near where they started. Please share your thoughts. Yeah, no, I agree. It does happen a lot. Just have a set plan. That's all I can say.
Oh, CETX, man. Too bad we
Yeah,
didn't
no,
short
you're not
that.
wrong.
Oh,
You just have to be careful because there are times where
that
they
was
keep
a
going.
wiener.
The second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh day. Like what are some? Is it CCIV?
Actually.
Yeah, like look at the daily. I'm just
I
random
would.
stock, but look, big parabolic, and then it kept going the next 2 days, right? And then it actually came lower, and then tried to go higher, and then that huge gap down. What's another one of them? Like NCTY,
Deal with this
and look at this one. This day here was probably considered a big day when it happened, right? Look at where it went. This big day down at a high of 34 ended up going to a high of 89.20. So you just have to have a plan. That's all I'm saying.
Rick 4.70.
I agree with you. It happens a lot, but there are times where it just keeps going. What was it? Ears, eyes? Yeah,
Bigger
I mean,
company.
these do happen a lot, like you said, but not always. So that's why I'm saying, just if you're gonna
I
play
was
those,
gonna
just
look
have
at
a
it if
plan.
it ripped up to 520 and that next couple when it started to go above the non.
Yeah, and that's the thing when you start, and I'll tell you right now, one of the things about backtesting, especially when you think you're onto something, you will start to put the theory out there and you'll tend to find stocks that worked, but you won't find the stocks that didn't work, like NCTY. And I know there's a bunch of other ones. Like over the course, hold on, let me see. Hey, Devin, can you list off any of, or Thomas too, can you guys list off any of those stocks that were like $2, $3 a year ago and now they're all up like over $40, $50, like NCTY? Can you think of any of the other ones? I know we've been saying it for like the last like couple months where we see it and we're just like, what the heck? Like, why is that up there? Like that. But I can't think of any of them off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
Not
I'm
ship.
sure there's a trillion of them, but
Yeah, they've just been like randomly popping up. But I mean, you get the idea. I mean, just looking at NCTY, there's a bunch of these that have happened, especially recently, where they were down, at $2, and they went all the way up to $80, $90. And this isn't, just one. It's been a bunch of them. And again, like down here, when it made this move, it did exactly what you're talking about. But then it found support and ended up. So if you were looking for this to go all the way back down to $2, it never actually went under $8. And it went all the way back up to 89. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
I was so hoping that ticker BLUE was ripping and I was good and it had shorts. Dude, that would be like awesome. I get to short my name.
what, did it just go off on a scanner or something?
Oh, VT is a ticker.
Yeah, yeah. Blue is it's on the scanner. It's moving up. Go through VWAP.
Riot's moving because of Bitcoin, though, right? Well, yeah, Riot, look, did the same thing, right? Like these 2 days were probably considered a big day, right? And then this day you thought it was going to fade all the way back down, and then look what it did. There's another good example. AMTX. Yeah, I mean, not bad. This is a big day here, right? You thought it was going to fade down. Maybe here it started to come down, and then it actually ended up going higher and stood up there for a little bit. ENG. Yeah, another big day here. Looks like it was going to fade back down. Doesn't. Goes higher. It actually stayed up there for quite a bit. So yeah, it can definitely work. Like I said, you just got to build a strategy around it. You got to have stop losses and always obey them. But like I said, even back in the day, I was guilty of this 100%. I would find this strategy, I'd put it together, and I'd start back testing, and I'd be like, oh, look, it worked here, it worked here, it worked here. But if I saw where it didn't work one time, it was like my mind just ignored it. Like, oh, that rarely happens. I'm just gonna, and then I'll be like, oh look, there's another one that works. There's another one that works. That one looks like it might not have worked, but that's not exactly my entry. Like, it's like you start to come up with excuses for why your strategy wouldn't work, when in reality, the most important part of backtesting is finding out why your strategy wouldn't work, right? Because that's, I always say, what defines you as a trader is not how you win, it's how you lose, right? That's what defines you as a trader, because risk management is so key. You need to really hone that in. And that's a good little saying that I came up with as far as being defined as a trader. That's a good one. Yeah, Sun W, that's another one. Yeah, look at you. You know them all. So you can see what I'm saying. Yeah, like look at this thing. Big day here, tried to pull back, didn't, and then just, I mean, that thing went crazy. From $9 all the way up to almost 30. Pola, yeah, I remember that one too. I mean, yeah, it looks almost the same chart. Yeah, Solos, I remember Solo too. Yep, that's another one. Yep, look, big move, tried to come back, didn't, and then boom. So, like I said, for every time you can find a chart where it does it, like back here, it actually did work, right? It made the big move and then faded all the way back down. But there's going to be times where it takes you for a run. But if you're looking to look to get in on that third day, like if you want to give it a full red day and then see the volume completely die off kind of thing, and then look to get in on that third day, I feel like that'd be a little bit of a better strategy. I mean, obviously I'm just kind of spitballing here, but hey, Abdul, welcome back. I had asked you earlier, but I guess you weren't here. I had asked what exactly you were looking for, because my channel isn't exactly great for new traders, because I had asked if you were a new trader or just new to the channel. Because if you are a new trader, I'll do my best to kind of point you in the right direction, but I'm not one to really try to teach newer traders. I'm very highly believe in, if you want this bad enough, you're going to do your original due diligence on a lot of this stuff. Like, you're going to learn the basics. You're going to, start paper trading to figure out how everything works. The thing I don't like more than anything is people coming in here like, how do I place a limit order versus a market order and stuff like that. It's like, I really don't like that, because that just shows me that you haven't taken the initiative to really understand how things work. So,
Me?
yeah, no problem, Sammy.
It's under VWAP, it's under the non. I kind of
Oh, questions are always welcome, especially, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, Sammy
Not sold on it.
knows what he's doing, but he had a specific question about a specific
Kinda stuck on this
type
one
of
today,
stocks,
man. I
as
really
well
thought
as
this
like
one
a
was
specific
for
strategy,
Ryan.
and I have no problem talking about stuff like that. But when it comes to like
Huh?
newbie, as bad as that sounds, type stuff, I don't
I
get
feel like this
that
thing wants
interested.
to run.
Watching go-go.
I mean, it's traded 156 million in volume. I mean, that's insane.
You guys got shares on go-go? I want this to go a lot higher. 1370s would be nice and fast.
You do a share.
yeah.
Let me know if it ever goes. Where would you want that?
1370s and fast, like I just said.
Yeah.
But it's not doing it.
Volume for KMPH.
It is what it is. I mean, if it's going to go fast to 1370, obviously the volume would come in. So, but it's starting to look like a pass already.
That's okay.
CNDB said nope.
It almost looks like a long for Devin.
Go, go.
Maybe not. There's just no volume there.
Yeah, that's my downside on it. It's not momentum. Momentum's light, bro. I think that's the only reason I keep watching ZNVB is it does have momentum. Like, I mean, level 2's moving fast, time and tails are flying. Terrific volume. I just feel like it should go, but gotta prove herself. I mean, Vesh, doesn't this ENVB have everything that you would say makes this a runner? Low rotation, massive volume.
Which one are you talking about?
That ENVB that I'm stuck on.
You're still watching that thing?
Well, it moved back up above VWAP, now below, but...
What is it? I don't know. VER? No, that's verb. I'm looking for the ticker in my list. I still don't see it.
Echo, November, Victor, Bravo.
It's like one of the hardest names.
Trust me, I had to write it. Yeah, I had to write it down because I kept forgetting
GNUS
which one it was.
2.20s.
You don't know the funny part? I actually had it up on my top chart. I didn't even realize. GNUS.
Genus.
Lower price, but
Yeah,
Shorts on that or not?
negative. But man, I wish we did.
You already in it, Veshipu?
just got in.
I'm gonna keep it for the cigarettes.
Dang, I almost got the ad there. I was about to hit it. I hesitated. Yeah, I still could, but I want to see what it does at 220. I was looking, it felt like it was going to drop there, but I was wrong, obviously. Nothing crazy on the size here.
What is happening today?
I was really just kind of looking for the scalp. What are we in? 213? Doo-doo. Get that pushed down through 210. I'm just looking for the quick scalp. Really struggling here, right? Right at our average. Just like stopped. Feels like this thing halted all of a sudden. There we go.
And missed by a penny.
What sucked?
Genus.
Feels like the whole market halted, bro.
Might get another chance at it.
Yeah. Oops. I was really just looking for that 210 dump, but struggling. Wish you would have got the ad up there. Could have took half off already for profit. Not a fan of this. It's just getting held up. Oh, alright, it actually might try to go back up here. Here we go. See if we can get the spike through 220. That's kind of what we were looking for in the first place. Here we go.
Coffee's done.
I ordered my new coffee pot last night.
So I'm not looking to add to this unless it goes through 220.
2.40 would be real nice GNUS.
Yeah, if it can't break this, I'm just gonna look to get out of it. I mean, now we're sitting right around 50% of the move, so just get the move back down to here. Just take it off, be done with it.
GNUS is coming to get you, Tim.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I have a feeling it's going to break 220. I was kind of hoping it would just get me out of it before it does now at this point, because it's not really doing what I want.
Death feels not done yet.
Right.
Could this be the one?
Rigged Tish.
It's starting to get real grindy real quick.
Come on, GNS.
Yeah.
There you go. Just die, GNUS. Just die. You know you want to.
This thing is being silly.
You cash these checks here, I go there. You cash it here?
I think it only got the 13
I am
again.
charging it. I just want the cash on this. Otherwise, I don't get the points for it.
Sticking to my plan here. A little frustrating. You can feel the FOMO kind of kicking in here. It's either probably going to break or it's going to... Oh, there we go. There it is.
It's official. I hate the CMDB suck. I'm gonna quit looking at it.
Thank you so much.
Not in GNUS yet. Waiting for more.
Come on, just get me out of this thing.
Thank you. Have a good day.
One more little push. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right.
You and Gina said that.
I just got out. I got one ad up there. Took it for a penny. I didn't like that trade at all. I was just trying to get out of it.
Dude, today has been fun.
Just got out of GNUS myself. Was not the trade I wanted.
Oh.
Oh geez, let me catch up with you guys. Now that that's over. I'm not really a newbie, although I like you said, I've been learning for a while. I have a decent foundation. Actually, I had the chance to go through the Warrior Trading course. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of Ross, but it's good that you had you have some knowledge based off of that. Now I'm at the middle of the intersection. What's next regarding tools from scanner to platform, looking for some guidance and recommendations. Where are you located? Which tools, brokers are you currently using? Are you long or short bias? Good question, Sammy. Probably would have asked something similar. Still in trading even. I am doing well. I haven't tested the water with a real account. I see your paper. Got you. So you're on a demo. I thought about CMEG next target. CMEG is good. Yeah, PDT is annoying. I always say CMEG is the necessary evil that you just kind of have to deal with. Which one?
You did. You shorted ANTE, didn't you?
Yeah, twice.
Don't look at it now.
Ah, yeah, it's whatever. That was another one that wasn't doing what I wanted it to do.
Nothing to do. I want it to do, man.
If you're asking, I'm in Maryland. If you were asking me, but I think you were talking to Sammy. ISW is not just short biased. I'm just short biased. The scanners are both ways for ISW. You can I'm using the plus I3, which is the short bias type trader scanners, but you can use the minus I3, which gives you the exact same things that I'm looking at, just on the other side. So if you like to long, you can do that.
Just to clarify things, guys, Chantilly's the name of a company here.
That would make more sense. GME is at highs 309.
Do not kill.
309. And I sold at 178.
Rig
the hell
$,
through.
$, on way.
My one share.
Yeah, if you could, honestly, like if you use a cash account or something like that on Thinkorswim or just any of the free brokers, E-Trade, whatever, if you don't mind going long all the time while you learn, still using the ISW scanners would be the way to go. So that way you're not paying fees and stuff for CMEG, but you're paying fees for a scanner, which is an actual tool that you can use. So it could be a way to condense the cost a little bit of everything. So you'd have like a free broker, and you can basically learn the strategy with the scanners to the long side, and then build up an account, save some money on the side, which is what I did, and get that PDT account. And then the choice is yours where you want to go with that.
Besh, what do we do to upset Kai Lu?
I think he just had something to do today.
Besides hang out with us degenerates?
Yeah, I guess it was more important than that.
Must have an intervention so he can reprioritize his priorities.
I agree. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
Talking about my priorities going to be.
It's going to be the intervention.
Not always about you, David. Not always about you.
I don't know who you are.
I'm Amanda.
The only thing you could say that would be worse was, I am Zara.
There was a video on Reddit the other day of these fishermen who came up on another boat of fishermen, and they were being really verbally racist. And at the end, the guy zoomed in on them with his camera so he could like get them and blast their faces all over the internet. But the name of their boat was Amanda V, and I was like, "Oops." It just cracked me up because I was like, "Oh, there's my wife's name just written on the side of a racist boat."
On a racist boat.
Well, a boat full of racist people.
Boats themselves, I don't believe can be racist.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Maybe that's how the boat trip was chartered.
Yeah, maybe.
Although
You're
today,
racist.
I think
Come with us.
it's like
Abdul, no. The scanners are completely separate from anything else. They're all by themselves. Yeah, Justin. I've been sticking around a little bit more recently until I get. I basically just stick around until I get hungry. Sometimes that's at 10:30. Sometimes it's at 12:30. It really depends. Plus, I really want to get gold today, so I was hoping that GNUS trade was going to do it, but unfortunately, it did not work out. The ANTE trade as well. That one was a little frustrating. It just did not want to work. It didn't. Both the anti-trade and the GNUS trade did not end up doing what we wanted it to do, right? We wanted this thing to die here. We wanted to see this pop through 220 here, right? We would have been a lot more confident in our ad, but instead we had to wait until we realized that the top was there, at least temporarily, and then get our ad. But if that push would have happened over here, would have been much more confident to hit it as it was going up. But as you can see, so far that cover was pretty good. What did we get? We got I think it was 216. Yeah, I got the 214. But our average was at 217. So that was just a fight. This trade was a fight, and then ANTE was also a fight. It made the move up. It started to come back down. It actually faked us out, right? This looked like it was going lower, and so we hit it, and it actually ended up closing higher, right, and then going higher. So that one was a little bit frustrating. So when we finally got the move down, because it kept trying to go higher and higher, and then it finally dumped, we started to feel it base, took it off, and obviously it did go back up and then ultimately worked lower. So, but again, the one constant you always see in my trades, you get the intense move, sometimes not so intense, but you're looking for that pullback, right? So you get that pullback. What it does after that pullback, nobody knows. Nobody truly knows.
I'm out on the road, so not logged into Luke's room at all. I can log in there. Let's see. Give me one sec. Let's see what he's quote unquote trading.
I don't have golf clubs, man. No golf clubs. I told myself once I actually get in a comfortable position with trading, I'm gonna get back into golfing, because I used to absolutely love golfing. So give me a little bit, and we'll be golfing together for sure. Especially if we end up moving down there to Huntington, we'll be even closer. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Cost rotated and ANTE.
KOSS is getting some volume.
CIIC up. Just stalking for now. ANTE, never mind. CIIC 1.8K to borrow FYI.
Line 804 sweep. E&E.
EVFM order at 3.18.
Alright, I got a little bit out of that, dude.
Good for you, man. I'm watching EVFM. If it gets up to 320, I'll be interested.
What is it? EVFM? Oh, that's the month too, right?
Echo Victor Fox Motel.
Yeah.
It's got to get to 320 though.
Yeah, it's a little late on the volume, huh?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Oh, toss, I left the volume table. Oh, God.
What made you get out? It had a pullback or what?
Yeah, I was just pausing a little bit there, and I was like, eh. Now it doesn't even look like it pulled back, but it did. Hit the top, started pulling back. I just said, screw it. It's 100 shares. I took it off. And it's super duper extended. Take the small win. I didn't expect it to do this either. I had 34 as a line, and it kind of hit that, pulled right back. That's where I got out. And now it's at 35. Now it's at 36. Wow, that's
Jan
mad,
9.60's
dude.
pretty
Really hasn't
please.
pulled back.
Only 46k there, maybe not. Tiny if anything.
Oh yeah, good point. Good reminder. Thank you.
Let me know if you get that trade, bro.
What's that?
Did you get that trade?
No.
Are
Actually,
up.
I'm not. Well, I started watching KOSS for a long, just, you know.
Practice?
Yeah. The other one wasn't moving.
16.20s would be
Not
fine
hard
by
for
me.
with that type of move up, dude. Like, I mean, yeah, now it's, I don't know where it's going. Next area on the charts, way up to like $52. If it stays above 34. I don't think it's gonna though.
Best idea short list at Hedgeye. At CCK, Charlie Kilo.
long then?
I was flipping through all the charts. You know, by the time I pulled it back up, it done. Ah.
KMPH up.
There she goes. Rotted deep. There you go, make it day.
That's about the whole I got out.
Chicken butt. You probably made a good call. I'll look at it.
Only 100 shares, but man, 35.77 to 38.22 to 39.14. I'll take it.
Cosiolo long LOL.
See, right where you asked whether I got in or not, I have a hard time grabbing it right there because it was like right at the double top.
Yeah, I was basically chasing that one because I didn't
Rob
get
works
in lower,
LOL.
but I figured I gotta try it, dude. And if it dumps all, that's 100 shares, I'll get out fast. Might give a little back, but
Yeah, because I guess, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way I'm looking at it is where I want to get in at, but I'm more worried about where I'm willing to risk to more than where, you know what I'm saying? If this
Yeah, I
doesn't
gotcha.
work, where am I going to let it come down to?
yeah. Like that one, for me, I mean, I was risking a decent amount, I guess, because I would probably got out below 35. So I was risking like $80 or so.
There's GameStop, figure 592 now on South Michael Echo GME. KMPH getting a pop here, Kilo Michael Papa Hotel. As we mentioned.
I don't know, but it's got one more in it, dude.
I hear the scanner. What is it? Oh, is it GME? Or is it Jan? Jan is a micro float, it looks like. Sorry guys, I was talking to the mother and getting my son's birthday gift ready. Let me scroll up a bit. Looks like I missed a bunch.
Actually breaking down now, I think.
Guys having a conversation without me. CMEG is not in the US, just FYI. CMEG is in actually Trinidad and Tobago.
Jan?
They are not in the Bahamas either. It's the port of Spain.
I don't like that. You didn't pick that, did you?
No, I wasn't even here. I just sat down when I talked.
Okay. We got a few on cost.
Oh yeah, I see Sammy checked that. Yeah, scanners are not needed to trade, but there's a reason that people pay for them. That's what I'll say. And to me, between Trade Ideas and ISW, I've used both. They're the two main real scanners. I mean, you have Benzinga, Finviz, and stuff like that, but they're not actual like live scanners. ISW definitely fits my trading style a lot better. Trade Ideas is geared more towards the 90% because you can make those things search for everything. ISW literally finds the high probability trades and shows that and only that. So that's what I like most about them. It keeps all that chop that we were talking about out of the equation.
Coming into some fight here, man. I don't like it as much.
Talking about COS or GME?
Cost.
Are you? I'm assuming you're longing it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say because the float rotated there a bunch of times. Some YouTube channel stream scanners starting early, but have one of your own is much better. Yep, a lot of times streaming them on YouTube, even like I do, they'll be on a delay.
So afraid to take this one, dude.
There's some Trade Ideas ones that aren't, and I believe they get yelled at every once in a while, but yeah, having them yourself, having them set up, not having to rely on someone else, it's really nice. Get what you pay for kind of thing. Yeah, that's funny. Brian said that right. LOL, you get what you pay for in this game. For shorting, ISW is the best. I mean, I would say for trading. God, Brian, get out of here. You're answering my questions. I literally just said the same thing as I was reading yours. But yeah, it's just for trading. It's not just for shorting. It does the same thing to the long side, so. Sammy says, yeah, I agree. I have used ISW on Tim's giveaway intense moves. ISW is really, really good. Well, I appreciate that, man. It's truth. It's the truth. I'm sure Brian appreciates that as well. Is the ISW under the PDT rule? ISW is not. It doesn't have anything to do with the brokers or your equity or anything like that. It's just, it's a scanner. It's all by itself. ISW, only two things I came across that I feel the admin can work on is some clickable column where the news can be found on the ticker. If you have, I believe, platinum or above, you can do the quick look. Let me see if I can show you. So over here on the main menu, you can type in a symbol. So like if we type in GME, it'll pop up the quick look, and you can see there's news in here. So you can click on that, and it'll pop up the news. So that is in there.
You're not shorts on anything today, bro.
Don't get Thomas started.
Jan PXS still up, getting close.
You don't want the short intense moves on news. Also couldn't figure out the halt tickers that easily. Yeah, I think there was an issue with the data feed with the halts or something.
Jan? Not many.
Other than that, ISW is perfect. I have used it, and I can assure you, you won't miss any intense moves in the market. It's very true. Jag, nice to see you, man. Lance says ISW has improved my profitability. To me, nothing compares. It's good. Jag has been killing it for a while. Love to see that dude around more often. There was nothing personal there. Just so you know, never was. Just something that I do to protect myself, that's all. When the stock moves intensely, you want to check if there is some big news that is making it move. You can confirm what the move is all about and which side you want to be on. Yes and no. I mean, sometimes the news really doesn't matter. I mean, how many times have you seen good news come out and the stock tries to go higher and then tanks and then goes lower than low of day? It happens all the time. Same with the other way. You see bad news come out, it tanks to low of day and then ends up curling back up and going high of day after the bad news comes out. It really comes down to price action.
20 would be awesome.
And when it really boils down to it, that's exactly what the scanner is finding. KMPH.
Looking pretty, no shorts.
Now you're just stressing Thomas out.
I didn't know he didn't have shorts.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it. Oh, man, you were looking sexy. Go, baby, go.
Ugh. It's like the worst yogurt I've ever had in my life. You get in that, Bash?
Yeah.
Average.
1033. Let me type, man. Let me type.
Oh, that jump lived.
Come on, break it down. There you go. Now.
KMPH coming down.
There you go. There you go, 10 pound.
I got a fill. Got another one sitting down by 10 for the rest.
Yeah, she's going back to 980, baby.
Oh, that shot through me. I'm sitting at 10:05. It says it went to 10. It didn't fill me.
Oh my god, the taste
Yeah, I don't
on
think
my
that
alcohol
ask
is
ever
crazy.
came down.
Yeah, but I had the order out. It's supposed to fill you on the bid.
$. There. PXS starter but don't like it.
You still watching KOSS?
Yes, sir.
Took the rest off there, break even.
PXS needs speed.
It's going to shoot back up towards 1050 if it gets through 1030. I didn't want it to spike. That's right where my average is, so I just took it off. If I would have just took it all down there. I wish that would have filled me at 10. That would have put me a goal for the day, but it didn't fill me. Yeah, there on Bookmap it says the best bid was 10.05, even though on the chart it went to 10. That's frustrating. I was literally at 10.05, so if I was at 10.06, I would have got filled. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
All good. Should have just left my stop there at my break even, but it looked like it was about to bust back through, but now it's just gonna die. But oh well, I'll take it. It was a green trade. Oh. Alright, that time it went down and I would have got filled. That time it went to 10. All good, all good. I basically top ticked my ad. Started it pretty early, but that ad was on point. Let me see what I got. 1060. I got filled at 1057. That was a pretty good ad.
I didn't realize you already started, and I'm sitting here screaming for it to rip.
Yeah, I started it at, what was this? 1010.
PXS $$ there.
So what's your thoughts on KOSS?
Watching it now. It's break up or break down.
So in the afternoon, guys, you'll see me. I just start with a lot smaller shares. Just looking to pad the stats basically, right, without taking too much risk. You don't want to ruin your entire day this late in the day. So obviously this one would have worked out, but just padding the stats at that point. What platform am I using? I'm using Interactive Brokers.
It has room to $52 on the daily. I was gonna get that. That's a big move.
Yeah, Zila would have worked out for me yesterday. The only reason it didn't work out was because I ran out of shares. If I would have had more shares when I was trying to add, if you go back and watch the live trade, it would have worked. But yeah, that thing just grinded all day. That thing was crazy. ISW is different from other scanners because it works right out of the box. You download the scanners, and they're good to go. Trade Ideas, they have some of their basic scans set up, but a lot of times what Trade Ideas is geared towards is the setting up of your strategy. So you basically have to build a scanner around your strategy, where ISW is pretty simple. You look for intense moves, and you look to trade the retracement. It's that simple, right? You always hear me talk about the constant.
Exchange would move away from states that impose transaction taxes.
So intense move into a pullback, that's the constant. Let's roll through all my trades real quick. You'll see, I think we had two like ANTE and GNUS that weren't very good, but you can pretty much see intense move, pullback. What it does after that, I don't know.
Hello?
I gotta turn you down.
Holy crap, is that Trader?
Yeah.
What is up, man? How you doing, man?
Loud as shit, you blew my ears out.
We have missed you.
Yeah, I missed you guys too.
What do you
So again, intense move up here later. This one kind of grinded a little bit, and then it also pretty much stopped us out here. But again, pullback, what it does after that, who knows? Again, those were two trades that did not work very well. GNUS, same kind of thing. This one didn't really pull back. Finally got the intense move, pullback. What it does after that, completely. Let me mute them real quick. KMPH, that's the one we just traded, right? Intense move, pullback. What it does after that, who knows? Is it going to go back to high day? I don't know. Is it going to go all the way to low day? I don't know. What we're looking for is right off the scanner, the intense move into the pullback, the retracement. That's what the scanners do. LIZI, same thing. Intense move, try to find the top, and then look for the pullback. What it does after the pullback, nobody knows, right? Look, this one tried to bounce and then went lower. Tried to bounce again, went lower. After that high probability play of the intense move into the retracement, you don't know what's going to happen after that. Are the buyers going to step in, or are the sellers going to step in? Again, SENS, intense move, got into a position, look for the retracement, and what it does after that, who knows? This one went higher, right? One high of day. What's the constant in every single one? Intense move into a pullback, retracement. WPG, same thing. Intense move. We actually scaled into this one. Was actually hoping it made that one more little bit of a move. And pullback, right? What did it do after this? It actually halted to the downside, but then tried to pop back up and then died. And it's just fading, right? So what it does, the intensity stockwatch scanners, it finds you these high probability moves, which are intense moves. And these happen to the downside too. It was popping up. GDT traded Tesla today on this move right here. So if you scroll in, it was on the scanner right here. Again, intense move, looking for the retracement, right? This is the retrace. It's just the opposite, right? It's just the exact same thing, but to the opposite side. And then what it does after the retracement is it tried to go back lower, but it ended up going higher, and then it just kind of chopped around the rest of the day. That's the only one I know of that was long today, but it's the same thing. It's just the opposite way. And I mean, that's the beauty of the scanners. In 2 years of using ISW, I have not done any prep work before the market opens. My prep work is looking up at the gap list and the bear scan watch list. And that's how I look to find my trades before market opens. And then when the market opens, I let the scanners do all the work. I've literally taken all my trades right off the scanners for the past 2 years. That in itself is paying for itself. I mean, how many of these people out there you see doing 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of, just scrolling through charts every night, and then, come the next morning, sure, it's obviously going to work. That's their strategy, but there's going to be so many charts that they've spent so much time on that just do nothing, right? And it's just wasted time, where ISW just literally gives you the best plays all day long. That's all it gives you. Every time that thing alerts, it's going to be a high probability setup. Sometimes there's going to be duds, right? You're always going to pull up everything that's alerting, and sometimes it might not be the chart that you're looking at, right? ISW just gives you the opportunity. Does that opportunity fit your strategy, your edge? That's up to you to take that from the scanner and then apply your edge and your strategy to the trade. So, because you'll see me pull up charts all day that are alerting, and it's just not my A+ setup, so I don't take it, right? ISW is, if you in the description, I don't want to roll off numbers exact. I want to say it's $97 a month for the Elite, and then the Elite only comes with 5 of the scanners. Also does not have the float indicator on there. Platinum is I want to say $169. Don't quote me on this. Just click the link below. It'll give you the prices. Yeah, Trade Ideas is very complex. And again, the reason it is that way is because it's geared towards the 90%. They want the 90% to think that they can make these scanners do exactly what they want. And you essentially can, but you spending, some people have willingly said they've spent like 6 months to a year building a scanner, only to find out that, that strategy didn't end up working. So do you really want to go through all of that is my question to you, because I know I don't, let alone after you build these scanners exactly to your liking, might not even work.
Super sketch.
Brian's been doing this for years, and he built these scanners for himself. They clearly work. If you watch Brian trade every single day, go check out FOMO Profit on YouTube as well. That's him trading. You'll see just how well these scanners perform. I don't do these scanners any justice. All right, I am back. Sorry. I was talking to YouTube, so I had to mute you guys.
Because I was blowing your ears out.
Well, you did, but then I turned you down, but then everyone was like all trying to, give hugs and kisses. So I was like, all right, I can't talk over that. So I just muted you guys. But now it's my turn for hugs and kisses.
Did you get my message?
I see it. I did not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
I was finishing my thought there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Did you say thought or fart?
Both. Yes.
Same difference?
Yes.
KMPH dumping.
I know there's a way to do it.
I would just like to say that the yogurt that I just consumed is the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
They're awful. They're awful.
You got like 13 packs of yogurt? Oh my god.
So I was trying to figure something out for
I feel like
DOS.
fish for the protein.
It would probably be better if they did.
Fish protein
RKT
yogurt.
up.
It's a little more.
I can't believe GME is at 330, 340. Jesus.
Okay, cost is really like, I think I'm getting seasick.
KMPH $$ on way.
Yeah, I moved that to a side chart.
Just watching it go up and down is like literally just frustrating me.
Yeah, hopefully on the 21 hours
RKTs.
we have a big drop or something.
Trying something RKT.
And RKT has not been giving me the love that I wanted to.
So damn picky.
I am picky. Want the trade that I want.
Ooh, I want lunch. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to head that way myself. I'm just kind of watching Rocket real quick though.
Yeah, we don't have shorts on that.
Really want
unfortunately.
another
I think
like
that's getting
RKT.
ready to go that way.
Rocket's getting ready to rocket.
Yeah. I think so. I think it might go up to like 28 and then drop.
Forget about Rocket. What do you think about cost?
Gosh, I don't know.
You can't figure it out.
Something near 28 is what I am thinking.
Oh,
RKT.
that's so choppy.
There's nothing else really going anywhere either, so.
Got a whole lot of indecision, that's what she's got.
Yep.
I dipped down to like 30, 36-ish. That probably wouldn't be a good buy, obviously now, in hindsight.
Yeah. Well, I bought around there, and then it popped up, and then it dropped lower, and I sold out at the top of that, and I missed the big move.
Oh, shut up, Charlie.
Harley's not giving any good information.
I just looked at it. You don't want to see it. I'm not even gonna tell you what it was.
My favorite setup, Abdul, is the pop and drop, which is basically what you see. Only if that first red arrow wasn't here on KMPH, this would look exactly like what I like. The big pop, and then the drop. That's basically what it is, right? The intense move into the retrace.
The
That's
scary
just
thing is
my
it's
name for
chopping
it.
between
It's the
like a
pop and drop.
2 hours thing.
No. I'm not getting in on this job, dude. I mean,
Starting to
these
think
guys
that I'm going to
are
be done
all
for now.
gotta figure out something out.
Too risky.
Nothing like a little chop with $2 range per candle.
Yeah. That's when you trade it. If you trade like Eric Green and you pick right, you make a fortune.
Ugh. Man. Sleepy boy.
Kos Oddish.
ENVB, man, this thing frustrated me all morning.
ENVP. Oh. Did you trade that?
I did. Not well it's been doing, but it's crappy everywhere.
Would you trade it around 10?
Around 10, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
You went long?
The short, yeah, I went long. I don't have shorts.
That seems like a logical place to be.
Put the shorts somewhere.
AXTA up.
Are we up there? I don't know where they are. I didn't post the chart. Not there it is. When did I do this? Yeah, around 10.
It's very true. Brian says it all the time. It's like, depending on which one you get, it's less than $8 a day, I want to say, even for the team, I think. So, I mean, if you really put that into perspective, $8 a day,
That's a logical
if you're using ISW correctly, I think way more than pays for itself.
Market's frustrating me today. Look how sloppy that, I mean, that thing's been just going up all afternoon now though, but look how sloppy it is.
Price is down at 30, under 38 now. Too slow though, it's still choppy.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous on that one.
Yeah.
RKT go baby go. Started.
Mine. Board.
Dang, RKT.
Did you short that?
Not yet.
You say yeah?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Got to 28.20. And then it started dropping. If we had shorts, I would have been 28 cents early. I mean, 20 cents early. What would have been green now?
I don't know if I'm gonna frickin' trade this cost anymore.
Trying to figure out what it wants to do.
Season-wise on CBCs as you support General Motors stock, Michael, also for AXTA, is also getting a pop on that, $50.21 to high on entry 10 will help.
In and scalped.
EME, M4 also purchased Stephen Weiss on CBC, mentioning that stock as well in the high, down the high now 111.59 on Echo Michael Echo.
How's school going, Aurora?
What is?
That's not gonna be better.
EXPR Express nearing $5 now, following their earnings report. Echo
KMPH stopped out leftovers.
I'm tired, man. I'd like some more trades today.
What a miss.
I mean, if we had shorts on Rocket, yeah. If you had shorts on Rocket, you would have been good, but. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't have. I lied. It went down a little bit, now it's going up.
Did I not take a screenshot of... Oh, I didn't scroll down far enough.
I don't like that one, man. I just hate how she's so grindy. Rocket.
Yeah, and the 9's following it up pretty close.
Even for long, man, I just don't feel.
Yeah.
I don't feel it. Oh, ENVB. That's a drop.
Yes, it is. It's a big drop.
RKT, Rocket Company, copies behind 2849, Romeo Kilo Tango.
I'll be right back. Bathroom break for me.
Is that Lamb?
What? What's going on, Steve?
Welcome back.
Thank
How
you.
you doing, man?
Hanging in there.
Fantastic.
Uh,
I'm doing my usual. I'm sitting in a trade for days.
what are you in?
OPGN since Monday.
All right, let me see. What do I think you're in at?
Oh, come on. My entries are never
Well, are
where
you
they're supposed to be.
green?
I'm green, but my entries are never where they're supposed to be, so you have no idea.
So I figured that 320.
No, I wish it was 20. Oh, my God. That'd be awesome.
What are you in at?
296.
Oh, so
296 is my average.
that's not fair. That's it's still got 20 cents. I could
Yeah.
have had more, but
Oh, I'm in no rush. This thing will be down to close to $2 soon.
yeah.
This thing is such a piece of turd company.
So you've been holding it since Monday?
I got in Monday, yeah.
I'm holding it for 6 years.
It ran against me, like they all do.
Yeah.
They actually called in for the board meeting that they're having tomorrow. They're like,
Yeah,
you're a long-term holder?
CEO.
Well, that's
Going down to
frustrating.
their annual shareholders golfing outing in August.
All right. Who invited you?
Starting to get a little grindy.
So you
Except
should
I'm short. I'm not sure I'm counted as a shareholder.
EXPR,
That's true.
rotated,
Just
earnings,
check it. Oh, yeah,
SSR,
You're an
pass for
anti-shareholder.
me.
In fact, I think I have to pay for them to go golfing.
I forgot that you were short.
Pretty much ISW
I
play.
guess that doesn't mean you're invested.
LOL.
Got the pullback we were looking for. We just missed it.
So you
Not
really have
on the market today.
Well, ANTE just had a nice drop. Not that I trust that one after it almost burned me earlier. Should have just
There's
held
not
it.
a lot of momentum today. I don't know why.
Well, there was a couple things that the momentum would come in and then it would just like disappear.
I'm not going to read whatever that is.
Whatever what is.
It's got some weird message in the room.
Who does? I don't see
I
anything.
did. No, just like an inbox to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I got something like that from him asking me if I was here.
Oh, everybody. Well, I didn't get that, but Steve got that.
But it said from him, and then all of a sudden I went into my messages and it was from somebody else. But when it
That's
popped up,
something
it
that's
said
from Apple, and I'm like, I don't think Apple's really messaging me on Discord.
buy our stock.
Hey, can you buy this? You'd really be doing us a solid.
Keep coming down, Rocket. Keep coming down. You want to? Go back to the whole dollar, bitch.
Anybody in it?
Yeah.
I think Tim is.
Yeah, Tim is.
And I'm out.
There you go, Tim. There you go. Coming to you.
I took it off. I do not like these grinders, man. I don't even care if it actually ends up working.
I was like, why is he in that damn grinder?
Glad you took that.
I don't know. I was trying to get the goal, and now I'm 82 cents away from it.
They
Shoulda-
82 cents out your freaking
RKT
pocket
so
and
easy.
call it a day.
I should have kept my I put my take profit at 28 because it would have put me over goal, and then I was like, well, this thing's starting to grind. I'll just take what I can get, and of course it's shoving it in my face. It's all good.
Alright, I've got to never look at EMB. Oh, EXPR, what you doing, girl?
Dang, Rocket. Okay.
I love you
Jesus.
exactly look at stocks the same way.
Yeah.
Afternoon trading. Just gotta leave it alone sometimes.
You'll find that little imp.
You need to slow your roll and come back here. Come here, girl.
KMPH.
Okay,
If you guys are talking to me in the chat, give me a sec.
Straight
it
to-
wants to go straight at. She's frustrating me. MLSs, you got shorts on that.
LIZI.
MLS.
Just trying to get some stuff done before I go to lunch.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I didn't say you would. I said if you wanted to look at it, you could.
I
That's
could.
it. Alright? You can look at it.
Holy shit,
RKT,
Cross is gonna
there's
come up and
SENS.
down.
TOSS. Holy cannoli.
That was crazy.
Does that mean GME dropped too?
Scoop, scoop.
Yeah, GME dropped.
WPG.
VWAP bounce.
Dude, I'm afraid to scoop this.
I know. Well, it's gonna halt soon, so it's set.
I know, that's why I don't want to scoop it.
Halt.
Yeah, we're going right through the halt.
It's tempting, but not tempting.
Can't believe I just looked at what the date is today. Come on, Tim, it's your son's birthday. Just have it.
I did not get filled. I just deleted that order because I don't want to get filled now.
No, I changed my mind. Too late.
I know. We can take that away real fast. I'm like, nope. Always do that as a sign that I'm not supposed to be in it right there.
It's really tempting right here. But I'm glad I did not do that. It's gonna hit VWAP.
Holy crap. It's gonna halt.
It is.
And I didn't get that.
I was going to get it into it just before I went to the halt, and I didn't pull it.
Me too. I was just about to reduce my shares to 50 for the first one and see what happens.
That's what I'm at right now, because I'm saying there's no way I'm going more than 50.
Well, I was like, I'll add to it if it's going up, but I don't want to jump in this thing with 100 and have it flash down to 30 bucks.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Cost.
So that was what, a $7 drop?
Oh my god, look at EXPR. GME has got to be dropping.
Yeah, GME is down to 302, so it just dropped.
Oh my god, look at that drop on GME.
In the one candle, it dropped from 330 something to 302.
Ooh, jeez.
Dude, look at that drop on GME.
It's halted.
Oh my god.
Guess I should have held on to Rocket, huh? I guess that was going with those stocks. I didn't even know Rocket was kind of working with those. Yeah.
Not me either.
Yeah, it's one of them meme stocks now.
Dang, look at that. I could have got a whole nother point out of that. Jeez.
RKT
Rocket
out
didn't
most.
halt.
Dude, thank god I deleted that freaking order.
What were you gonna get in at?
Huh?
What was your entry at? That you didn't get filled at?
Where, I think it was down here like 33.70 something.
Don't you love it
Yeah.
when they force you to take that much profit? LOL. I wouldn't know. I am
Let's see,
always out before that.
At that
And
point,
haha.
mine was way up here somewhere.
So the imbalance is 31 on cost.
So you go to the short side. I do, yeah. What's your thoughts about warrior trading, underground investor? Be honest. Sorry if this is not a right question, but really I want to know your point of view, Tim. I have seen how honest and straightforward person you are. Is it worth the money to join those gurus' channels, or should I take my boat and start sailing on my own? Warrior trading, no. If you're talking about investors underground with Nate, I would much more lean that way. Ross, the more and more you learn about trading, the more and more you kind of see how Ross operates, and I don't support that. So
Trailing leftovers.
Nate, though, he's a good guy. He's a great trader from what I can tell. Very, very legit in my eyes.
Hoo-hoo, at B1.
That's crazy.
You all know what halted first?
GME.
Alright, so GME halted first, so that's kind of good news.
You know, hopefully there was a second difference.
Oh,
That really helped us.
that isn't that great news.
I wish it was like 15 seconds, 10
Yeah, I
seconds.
was thinking we could see what it does, and then, you know, you could imagine cost is going to probably do something similar, and you say, screw GME, I'll just trade cost, but... I'm afraid to take the dip, bro.
I know. Very tempting though, because it could go right back up to 39.
I'm gonna sit here and watch this GME open with you guys, and then I'm gonna probably head out to go eat lunch. I'm not trading this, obviously, but
35, 34.
You gotta kind of see where the 9 is when this thing opens.
Chris, I can't really tell you what to do. What's your average? I can tell you how I feel about your average.
I'm gonna keep my eyeballs on it.
Goose, I don't think so. I think probably some algos got triggered there, if I had to guess. Like I just told the stream, I really think some algos got triggered, and that's probably what sparked this.
Sparked a short squeeze, basically.
Yeah, well, a short downfall. I don't even, what do you even call that? A dump?
You decided to dump this crap?
And KMPH back to the highs. When's this open? 27:06, so it's getting ready to open.
You have shorts in KMPH?
297.
Shut up, Devin.
Alright, so the influence on cost.
You didn't take any profit all the way up there around 350?
Where that 9 is.
No.
Whoa.
GME is.
Buy the dip. Wonder if Madaz is in this. He has to be.
In the dip?
He was in before the halt, probably. Oh, my. This is like a flash crash. This is going to go on SSR. Dude, Madaz just probably lost $5 million.
Dude, I don't know which one to watch, GME or KMPH. I can't do anything about either one of them.
Oh man, I just bought GME. At 340.
You did.
Well, Chris, I'm sorry, but you're not the minority.
You better be using.
I tried that. I bought one share of it, and that was it.
A lot of people just lost a lot of money.
Yes.
Reddit blowing up. Hold the trade. Hold the trade.
Well, let's say, you hear that? Count's just going.
I'm gonna let it bounce.
trying to bounce.
It's tempting right there, but I can't do it.
That thing tried to halt like immediately, down $50 more. This thing's going lower. This thing's about to get crushed. Can you imagine being in at that halt, or even before that halt, trying to buy the dip?
Yeah.
I mean, you're so far underwater. Oh my.
No bounce.
No.
I mean, there was a pretty good bounce. That was like a $25 bounce.
Oh, I'm not looking at Genie, I'm looking at cost.
Yeah, it's at the halt price again.
Well, cost is just following GME. Yeah, they're both going to halt down.
Well, cost of the one I'm
Wow,
trading
this is
now.
crazy.
Well, I got no dip buy, guys. No dip buy.
Holy crap.
Abdul, screen time.
I did not buy the dip.
Lots and lots of screen
I
time.
was tempted around that, like,
Get a
29
Thinkorswim, get a TD Ameritrade account, get Thinkorswim, and use their on-demand feature. Just practice. Find a strategy. I always say this, risk management and consistency are the two most important things as a trader. So find a strategy and become consistent with it. Know the ins and outs of that strategy, no matter what they are. If you get into a trade, what do you do if it goes to high a day? If you get into a trade and it goes to low a day, what do you do? If it halts, what do you do? If it starts dumping like GME's doing, what do you do? Like, you have to have a plan and a plan, strategy, whatever you want to call it, so that when you're in the trade, you are not making any irrational decisions. Everything is pre-planned, right? Because you know before you're actually in the trade what makes your strategy profitable. So if you can trade like a robot with your strategy every single time, you should be profitable, right? Because why would you be trading an unprofitable strategy? Somebody once said, and it was actually a really good saying, there's plenty of profitable strategies out there, just not enough profitable traders to trade those strategies. Because a lot of people don't take into account the emotions behind it. They don't take into account a lot of different things that come with trading, emotions being the biggest. So you can practice screen time. Those are the two biggest things you can do. And just have your strategy down to a T.
It's crazy. You know, when you sit here and think about it, you were longing this earlier, an hour ago, making money off of it.
Yeah.
I don't ever wish bad on somebody, but I really hope Madaz is in this. No, like, I'm not wishing that he loses. Like, I kind of want him to somehow win, but can you imagine seeing that trade? Like, being down like $10 million and then coming back for like a $5 million win or some stupid shit? Like, no, he longs them. Like, he's looking for those washout longs. So that dip from 348, the highs, to the halt price, like, he was probably longing that on the way down. And then it dumped out of the halt. So he was probably adding. And now it's halted down again. Like, I just, that's what I'm saying. So it would be like, if he somehow is still in this, like, I don't even know what to, I don't know.
If he was adding the whole way, his average is probably under 3. Maybe around 80.
I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on the share size. But I guarantee you, if I know him from watching his videos in the past, he had all those lines. He definitely had lines drawn at, let's see, 336. He had one probably drawn at 321, and then another one at 304. So he probably had an entry at either 336 or 321 with a definite add near the halt.
Yeah.
But then it never went above the halt price.
Yes.
So that's the scary part.
Pulled up AMC, the only one that worked on the dip.
Oh yeah, that one actually went up. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there's a first sign.
Today's the day to blow up your account.
I suppose you're
Brian actually got short at two. He played into that bounce. He had a bunch of entries from 270 all the way up to like 280, and then it dumped. And he has at least one cover into the halt.
Are there even shares to short? I wonder if I can short it.
Oh, there's plenty of shares to short. We've had shares all day.
Probably should have shorted it.
This reminds me of like Tilray when it went straight up and then straight back down. But this didn't go straight up. This is just coming straight down.
If you could have halted this, Tim, like 7 minutes ago, it'd be great.
Hey, how are you? Fill up regular, please? Fill it up regular?
Didn't you just get gas not that long ago?
I think so.
Dude, I get gas 3 times a week.
And it's open.
Alright, I might go in for the bounce here. No, I'm not. Jesus Christ.
that is unbelievable.
To the next halt. Holy shit.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
But it made a gap. It has to fill it. I'm telling you, it's gonna go fill that gap.
Alright, so you saying buy the dip on the next opening.
Can you imagine being? Can you imagine being short? Oh, it's gonna halt. Don't worry. Can you imagine being short like that around like 270, 280 like Brian is, and then it just unhalts and immediately goes into another down halt like $25, $30 lower? Like, it's like forces you to take some off at that point.
AMC MSS.
He just got short AMC.
I can't believe cost didn't halt.
It will. There's no way people with these basket inside this basket GME rules all of them, so they're gonna be like, okay, this thing's halted down. Yeah, we're gonna have to halt this thing down.
It's gotta drop $3 now. Did you get in it, Devin?
You got anything?
Oh, Goose, I'm sure you can. I can't leave for lunch until I see this stop halting.
So what if it keeps halting all day?
Never leave.
I guess I'm not gonna leave.
Delivery.
Hey, John House.
Uber Eats.
I might go long if it bleeds again.
Thank you.
Should've got in that one, dude.
This is insane. Like, this is past the point of needing a bounce. Like, this is like,
1.29.
it's just dead.
Yeah,
But then, I mean, if you look at the 60-minute, the first like real level would be that what is this, 198, 199 area, like where it topped out on that first push up back on the 24th of February.
I can't take it now, dude.
No. I still don't trust it.
Hey, how are you? I got a nail in my tire.
David said in the ISW chat, he's like, DFV, he must have tweeted that he sold his position. Just everybody starts selling. Oh, it's too funny. I wonder if KOS and AMC are just trying to not halt and they're waiting to see what GME does out of the halt. Could be what they're trying to do.
Forward?
But I'll tell you right now, if either of them do halt before GME opens and GME halts down again, oh, that's bad news for the other ones because those are gonna gap way down.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe is it that one or is it this one?
It would be.
no,
There's
it's this one.
that number has got to be huge. The amount of people that have lost a crap ton of
This one
money.
right here.
I mean, like I said, I don't wish anybody harm, but if Madaz was actually in this trade, because I guarantee he started it up here. Because I mean, that's his move right there. Especially, like I would say, worst case, like best case, he started it at around the halt price, looking for that key area. But I drew these lines because I feel like these are lines he'd have on his chart, looking for the washout. This one might have been a little too close to the top, but then when it washed out here, I wasn't watching it. But if there was any kind of a sign that it was going to bounce there, I have an assumption that he would have started it there.
Yeah, 25. I was debating on getting into cost, but then I didn't.
Let's see if he's said anything.
It would have been good, but
Yeah,
very good. Could have
I
dropped.
would have got about $3 out of it, but
Yeah, but it could have halted easily again. I mean, still now it's working towards it.
yeah. And I think Vesh is right. They're all waiting for GME to open because
Because it just dropped under 25.
Well, Madaz at 12:25 tweeted GME major washout long coming. So that was actually after the first halt. So he was saying that during that first halt.
that he was going to have a washout long.
Yeah.
And that was it, what, like,
But the thing is, this is the crazy part. This is the crazy part, right? You look at this move, but if you look at that candle at 12:26, somehow he probably made like $500,000. Oh my, look at this thing.
Now it's got.
It's going to try to halt back up.
What's gonna happen?
It can't. That's the halt price right there.
it's halted now?
It's halting back up, but under all the way down there.
Holy crap. It didn't get out.
GME?
Yeah. It gapped all the way down there, so the halt price was way lower.
Well, that's halted.
It is now, yeah.
It went down to
Well, that's a good
172.
time for costs, man. We might get a pop out of this halt.
It went down to 172.
What, you think cost is gonna pop? Look at where GME opened, bro. It's not.
But it popped.
Look at where it opened.
I know it opened lower, but then it popped.
Oh, so you're saying cost is gonna open lower and then pop? Is that what you're saying?
Possibly. Possibly.
What, GME went to 172 and it's halted at 198.
Yeah, it's good. You know, I got long up here at 220, but hey, it's halted up, so I'm good, right?
I'm doing good.
AMC's about to follow suit.
That's crazy.
But yeah, what I was gonna say right before it opened was somehow that candle at 12:26, Madaz will be up like $500,000 because it did actually bounce there.
Yeah.
But whether he got back in, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how these gurus work.
So you're saying he's fake?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it seems like they always seem to find a way. Plus, he is a really good trader. I mean, he does have some intuition behind him. But the question is not whether he made money on that bounce, because I have a feeling he did. The real question is he in it again?
I gotcha. In which case he's probably down a ton.
That would be my guess, unless he somehow added at the bottom of that open. It opened at 180. That's crazy. There's no way. You can't even, unless you added like 10 extra shares from up here, there's no way your average would be down that low. So there's no way you'd be green.
And the imbalance isn't even close to accurate anymore. It's been 269 the whole time, every time GME halted. So you can't go, you have any idea with that.
I mean, this went right through that line. It's actually halted right at it right now, that 198.9 area.
Yep.
That's because I thought that was going to be a bounce spot.
You don't get a... My lord, man, the whole market fell. see my KOS spec to highest? I'm talking to them.
I don't know anymore.
I was joking.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
I don't think it's going back to highest, bro.
So you figure, if it follows suit with GME, it should go under yesterday's close. So it should go down to like 15.
Yesterday's close was 17.95 or something.
17, yeah, something in that range. So I'm figuring 15 it should go to.
Unbelievable. This thing made a run for $40 and it's down at 23. It's given up almost half of what it did all day.
AMC outmost.
That's
Generous
crazy.
trail there.
Oh, that is an ugly looking chart, dude. I can't believe I traded it.
Well, you traded it when it was traded normally.
I know.
Those days are gone.
Those days are gone. We are in new time.
This is crazy.
Yeah, these aren't good times.
I want to see it now, loading the charts back up. Tim, do you think it would be a good idea to open a CMake account and use their paper account? And thanks for the time to answer some of my goofy questions. You've been helpful. Yeah, not a problem, man. New York.
Be opening in 5 seconds.
No.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
35 seconds.
No, I'm talking about boss.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, it actually opened up there. GME is not too far behind it. It's like $125 a month. So if you don't mind paying that, I do think it'd be great because then you could be using DOS. So I think that would be a huge advantage to practice with what you would hopefully be using in the end.
Around 15. I could be totally wrong, but because I have that feeling, there's no way I'm touching this.
I think they're all assuming GME is going to bounce more here.
Yeah.
They might have the real imbalance though. Oh, nope, it didn't bounce. Or tried. Where did it open?
GME open?
Open it what, like 200? A little over?
It opened at 185. But it got the 203. Oh, it's fighting.
You were looking at Thomas.
I heard.
45, 34.
Yeah.
See, it keeps opening lower, so it's barely made any gains there because it has to halt.
Yeah.
Yeah, these other stocks are starting to try to go up. This is silly. I'm not going to sit here through this. Screw that. I know I said I would, but I'm not. I'm going to go eat. I'm starving. All right, guys. I will see you. Jump in the Discord if you guys want to keep chatting. I'll be back. But until then, have a good rest of your day. And I'll... did I hit that? I hope I didn't hit that. Let me see. I did not. Okay, good. I will see you in the morning. Peace.